Oh boy, it's 2025. You know what that means, right? It means that we are now in the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 timeline with David Mason and Frank Woods and that one map that took place in Yemen. This alignment with the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 timeline was the original idea for a video that I had. You know, sort of comparing and contrasting our current timeline with the one that was predicted in 2012 with Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And then I saw that like 4 different people have done that already. And on top of that, I saw news regarding the next Call of Duty, nicknamed Call of Duty 2025. Now, I'm still kind of grinding Black Ops 6 personally. And when I say kinda, I mean I throw on some Nuketown and just turn off my brain and shoot people. And ultimately, you know, I was just not on the market whatsoever with regards to Call of Duty 2025 news in general. I just have not been that curious enough. And the reason for that is really because all of my hype is surrounding the next Battlefield game instead. Everything that's come out about the next Battlefield game fucking kicks ass. But ladies and gentlemen, while some people may be celebrating at the news and rumors that are churning out of the rumor mill with regards to this new Call of Duty game, I personally do not know how I feel about this news, and don't worry, I'm about to explain. Because ladies and gentlemen, it appears to be the case that this new Call of Duty game, the one that's coming out this year, is gonna be yet another Black Ops sequel.
Daring today, aren't we?
It's funny because I don't even think Treyarch are the ones developing this game. Treyarch, of course, have been the ones who have stuck to making the Black Ops games, but, you know, they just came out with a game. In Infinity Ward, they're making Call of Duty 2026, likely Modern Warfare 4, and Sledgehammer is making some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't know who the hell they got employed to make this game. This may be a Call of Duty game made by AI for all we know. And given these details and rumors and news that has come out about this game, you know, you might as well make this game with AI, because there is nothing unique reported about this new video game. The game's protagonist is slated to be Black Ops 2's protagonist, David Mason. It's also set only a couple years after Black Ops 2. Of course, you also have a lot of Black Ops 2 maps returning, you know, because we can't make original maps. We just gotta bring them back. The only thing that's different about this game from Black Ops 2, honestly, is the fact that not only has it come out like 10 plus years later, but it also has the Black Ops 6 movement. This new Black Ops game even has the Pick 10 system returning, you know, the loadout system they had in Black Ops 2. It's ironic because about a year ago, I made a similar video talking about Call of Duty's newly found, at the time, incorporation of nostalgia bait when it came to bringing in a fuck ton of old maps at the launch of their games. I argued that the series was at a place where it was sort of all hands on deck when it came to generating profit, and that the nostalgia bait with the content was ultimately the new direction Call of Duty had decided to take. It was ultimately an easy observation to make. And as we see now with this Call of Duty Black Ops 2 version 2.0, I think Call of Duty at this point is just nostalgia of the video game. And look, I love Black Ops 2. I think overall it's my favorite Call of Duty game, but like, dude, there's so much potential they have with this franchise to do cool new things. Like, imagine a Call of Duty game set in the Korean War or in Bosnia during the 90s. I'm sure you'd have lines out of the GameStop door full of people waiting to play Call of Duty Bosnia. But just in general, you know, when it comes to this nostalgia bait factor that I talked about in the video I referred to, well, back then I was extremely unhappy with that direction. I'm kind of just indifferent now, you know, because the nostalgia bait and rebooting and making sequels, that's the meta. That's the industry meta for entertainment. You just look at the top grossing films of 2024, and it's gonna be the standard no matter how much we rag on against it. Of course, you know, boycotting could work, but I'd be such a fucking hypocrite to tell people to boycott when I'm just gonna buy the game in like 8 months anyways. I also think this nostalgia bait could have a plus, because while it dilutes the entertainment industry with the you know, the reboot and sequel slop, it also drives the demand for unique projects like Helldivers or Palworld, even though that's just literally Pokemon with guns. I think the most shameful thing about all of this, though, is that of course Valve has not hopped on this train, because I can make a video hating on the laziness behind releasing modern games all I want, but if they came out with a Portal 3 that was the same thing as Portal 2 but with better graphics, you know, they're getting my money no matter what.